Having sex with a partner who's of a different neurotype, say you're ADHD and they're autistic or vice versa, even in long-term relationships, can feel like you're having sex with a hookup or a stranger. Let me explain. One of the things that happens in ADHD autistic relationships is that ADHD people, because they're incredibly sensitive, intuitive, empathetic, they want to use a lot of nonverbal cues and a lot of historical information in their sexual experiences. So it's not that they're not getting consent, but they look for a lot of cues to kind of move sex forward. On the flip side, autistic people don't do that because many of the autistic people I work with are so conscientious. They're terrified of doing anything that involves nonverbal consent, direction, questioning, because they don't want to make a social misstep and end up assaulting or violating their partners. So something that can come up that's quite common in sex when one partner has ADHD and the other partner is autistic is, how do we get our clothes off? And there's a debate. Do we take our own clothes off? Do we take each other's clothes off? How do we know? And one of the things I say is, do you have a signal? And is it this? Because when you're with a stranger and you're trying to give a pretty strong nonverbal that, hey, I'm standing in front of you, I'm ready, this can be a great symbol to say, hey, take my clothes off. Having a conversation like that with your autistic partner to tell them what nonverbal cue you're going to use during sex to signal them can help meet that want in you to not have to use words all the time to communicate consent. And it helps your autistic partner also have a very strong cue to know, hey, this is okay, move forward, I want this. And that's at the heart of having sex across neurotypes, that you've got to be really comfortable with talking about what you want and need, what consent looks like beforehand. And if you don't have those conversations beforehand, you've got to be very verbal. You've got to be very explicit. You've got to be open to questions because autistic people simply aren't as good at reading nonverbals. And so holding them to the expectation that they read your nonverbals probably means that it's not going to be very good sex for either of you. And so with that in mind, as opposed to holding each other to impossible standards, talk about it beforehand. What's been your experience with having sex with your partner who has ADHD or your partner who has autism?